Hey guys, today I have a nice MOAB commentary for you today. This is not my gameplay, unfortunately. This is my friend Ashton's gameplay, and his name on Xbox is MW3 MOAB. And so, yeah, he's really good at this game. This is his second MOAB. I don't know if he's gotten any more since, but he probably has, because he's really good at this game. But yeah, this is a really nice gameplay, very nice KD, and so I just thought you guys would enjoy this. And today I have a few stories for you today, and so yeah, enjoy. Alright, so this first story I've got here is a pretty embarrassing story, but when I was at my house one day, and I had my girlfriend over. It was about a year ago, and so we were just hanging out watching movies, and so we got bored, and so we just went outside to, hang out, maybe jump on the trampoline or something, because we're just cool like that. We still jump on trampolines at 15, but that's besides the story. So yeah, we were outside, we were standing on the deck, and I have a very big Great Dane and Black Lab mix. He's awesome. His name is Jack, and I love him so much. And he's really old, but he is hilarious. I mean, he's just so lazy and so big that he just barely does anything. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm talking to my girlfriend, and we're just sitting on the deck, and my dog is laying on the deck at our feet, and he's just chilling, being his fat self. And then out of nowhere, he just lets out the longest fart that I think I've ever heard in my life, and it was a really high-pitched one too, and it was just like, well, I really can't imitate a fart like that, but you get the point. And it was hilarious, and it was very embarrassing too, because she was just like, "What was that?" And well, that's the best I can imitate a girl's voice, but yeah. And she was just like, "What was that?" And I had to explain to her and make up some random excuse of what it was. And I think I said it was like a door inside that my mom was opening that squeaks really loud or something like that. But yeah, the point is I think she still knows that it was the dog. But oh well. I mean, yeah, but it's over now. I broke up with her a long time ago. But yeah, that's the first story. Alright, so here's the second story. And one day I was at the mall with my sister, because I can't drive on my own yet, but oh well, I will be able to soon. And so sometimes I wear glasses because I'm too lazy to put in my contacts, and I don't really look nerdy. I don't think, but maybe I do, but I don't really care. But because I wear contacts most of the time. But so I was walking out of the mall, and this stupid looking kid, who was about like 5 inches shorter than me, but I can tell that he is about my age, and he thinks he's all cool. He's with 2 grenades, and well, if you know what a grenade is, then I'm about to tell you. A grenade is a girl who thinks she's really hot or cute, but she's really ugly, or it's just plain old ugly girl, So if I say grenade in the future, it's an ugly girl. Well, he's with 2 grenades, and one of his friends, who's short and stupid looking. They both have braces and zits, and I'm not being a jerk here because he was a jerk first. I wasn't gonna say anything. They're just chilling. And so as I'm walking out of the mall, he comes up to me and says, "Hey dude, did you buy any Pokemon cards in there?" And I'm just like, "No, why would I do that?" And he was like, "You look pretty nerdy to me. I just thought you might like some Pokemon cards." And he said, "I have some at my house if you want them." And I was like, "No, thank you. Screw off." And so then he said, "Huh, you think you just talk to me like that, nerd?" And I was like, "First off, I'm not a nerd. I wear contacts most of the time. And second of all, F off, faggot." And well, yeah, sorry about that word right there, guys. But sometimes I just can't control myself. I have pretty bad anger problems, and so yeah, I told him to F off, and then him and his other friend leave, and I can see them talking and looking at me as I'm walking to the car, and then he just flicks me the bird, and I'm just like, alright, that's cool. So I just ignored it, and then I went to the car, and yeah, that's the end of the story. Well, never mind, I wish it was the end of the story, but yeah, I flicked him back off. I didn't want to admit this because I'm not proud of it, but I flicked him back off, and yeah, then that finally made him leave me alone. And that may not have been the best story, but I thought it was just kind of funny. So yeah, I hate rednecks who think that they're cool and can come up to you and just start talking about you, think they're all cool, but he's really a loser himself too. And so I can tell that he wanted to fight me, but I know he wouldn't, because I think he was just all talk. But yeah, that's the end of that story. Now I'm going to tell you about a story where I punched someone in the nuts. Alright, this story was when I played football, and it was like 2 years ago. I'm not a big football player, but yeah, I think it was in like 8th grade or 9th or 7th grade. But alright, so I was playing football and I was blocking somebody. I was playing tight end, left tight end, and I was blocking someone who was trying to run and tackle the quarterback. And so I'm blocking, with my forearms. I have my forearms up and I'm hitting him with them, and he sucker punches me underneath my arms. And I mean, it wasn't just like a stupid little sucker punch that doesn't hurt. This was a hard sucker punch, and it hurt like heck. And so I fall to the ground, and it knocked the breath out of me. So I would just kind of do the signal where, Coach, I need a break. And so he takes me out of the game. And then I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go back in. And so finally, he put me back in. And I remembered the number, because I remember checking the number out as he ran back past me. And so this time when he put me in the game, I was cornerback on defense, and he was the tight end on offense. So this worked out perfectly. I told the person, one of our defensive linemen, to hold him up in a block, to not let him go, so that I was playing corner. And so they start the play, and my teammate's holding him up in a block where he's standing up, basically. And so I run in as fast as I can from cornerback, and I truck this guy so freaking hard. And as we land on the ground, I kind of have my fist, like, it's hard to explain, but as we land, my fist is like lands right there. It's not like a punch, it's more like it just fell on him. But yeah, he cried.